No, imagine waking up 100,000 years ago. No house, no locks, no weapons made of steel, no police, no hospitals. And somewhere in the darkness outside your camp, glowing eyes are watching you. A giant predator is waiting for a mistake. One wrong step could mean death. Ancient humans didn't live at the top of the food chain. For most of human history, we were prey. So how did our ancestors survive in a world filled with giant lions, saber-toothed cats, massive hyenas, and terrifying bears? No snow. And how did a weak, slow, hairless species eventually become the ruler of the planet? The answer is one of the most incredible survival stories ever told. Today, most people fear sharks, snakes, or wild animals, but compared to the ancient world, modern life is surprisingly safe. Thousands of years ago, Earth was home to predators far more dangerous than anything most people will ever encounter. In Africa, enormous lions hunted across open grasslands. Massive crocodiles lurked in rivers. No leopards waited silently in trees. Hyenas roamed in powerful clans, and if you traveled to Europe or Asia during the Ice Age, things became even more terrifying. Giant cave bears stood over 11 feet tall. Saber-toothed cats possessed dagger-like teeth, longer than a human hand. Huge packs of wolves hunted together with deadly efficiency. Humans shared this world with all of them, and unlike today, there were no fences separating people from predators. Every day was a fight for survival. No snow. When you compare humans to predators, the comparison seems almost unfair. We don't have claws. We don't have sharp teeth. We aren't particularly fast. A lion can run nearly twice as fast as a human. A bear is much stronger. A leopard can climb better. A wolf can smell prey from miles away. By nature standards, humans look weak. So why didn't predators simply wipe us out? Because humans possess something far more powerful than strength. Our brains. No snow. While predators evolved sharper teeth and stronger muscles, humans evolved intelligence, and that changed everything. One of humanity's greatest weapons wasn't a spear. It was fire. Scientists believe early humans learned to control fire hundreds of thousands of years ago. At first, fire was terrifying. Lightning strikes could start wildfires that destroyed entire landscapes, but eventually, humans learned something remarkable. Fire could be controlled. No snow. Once that happened, everything changed. Predators that feared flames suddenly avoided human camps. At night, while lions and wolves prowled in darkness, humans sat around glowing fires. The fire provided warmth. It cooked food, it scared away predators, and perhaps most importantly, it extended the day. Humans could gather, communicate, and plan after sunset. Around those ancient campfires, our ancestors became smarter and more organized. The fire wasn't just protection. It was a revolution. No snow. A lion hunts with pride members. Wolves hunt in packs. Humans took cooperation to an entirely different level. Unlike most animals, humans could communicate complex ideas. They could create plans. They could assign roles. They could share knowledge across generations. Imagine a giant predator approaching a small human group. One person spots the danger. Another gathers children. Others prepare weapons. Everyone works together. That level of cooperation was incredibly rare in nature. No snow. A lone human was vulnerable, but a united tribe became surprisingly dangerous. This ability to work together transformed humans from prey into competitors. Predators began learning that attacking groups of humans was risky, and in the wild, risk often means death. At some point, our ancestors made a discovery that changed history forever. A stick could become a spear, a rock could become a tool, a sharpened point could become a weapon. For the first time, humans could attack from a distance. Snow, instead of getting close to dangerous animals, they could strike safely. Over generations, weapons improved. Spears became stronger. Stone tips became sharper. Throwing techniques became more accurate. Eventually, humans developed tools capable of killing animals much larger than themselves. A creature that once feared predators could now fight back. And predators noticed, even with intelligence and weapons, survival remained difficult. Imagine encountering a saber-toothed cat. No snow, these predators were built like killing machines. Their massive teeth could pierce deep into flesh. One ambush could be fatal. Then there were giant hyenas. Some species were larger and more powerful than modern hyenas. Their jaws could crush bones. They often competed directly with humans for food. And perhaps the most terrifying were cave bears. These enormous animals could weigh over 1,000 kilograms. A single swipe from a cave bear could kill instantly. No snow. Ancient humans often entered caves seeking shelter. Unfortunately, bears had the same idea. Archaeologists have discovered evidence suggesting humans and cave bears sometimes fought over caves. Imagine entering a dark cave and realizing you're not alone. That was a real danger our ancestors faced. As thousands of years passed, humans became more skilled, better weapons, better communication, better strategies. Instead of simply avoiding predators, humans began dominating their environment. No snow groups coordinated hunts across huge distances. They used traps, they used fire, they used teamwork. Large predators that once ruled the landscape suddenly faced a new rival. Unlike other animals, humans could adapt rapidly. Predators relied on instinct. Humans relied on learning, and learning proved more powerful. One generation discovered something useful. The next generation improved it. Knowledge accumulated like a superpower. Eventually, humans became the most effective hunters on Earth. No snow, the greatest survival weapon wasn't fire. It wasn't spears. It wasn't even intelligence alone. It was the ability to share knowledge. A lion cub must learn mostly through experience, but a human child can inherit thousands of years of accumulated wisdom. Every lesson learned by one generation could be passed to the next. Where to find food, how to avoid predators, how to make weapons, how to survive winter. Knowledge became humanity's invisible shield. No snow, and that shield grew stronger with every generation. No predator could compete with that. Today, humans dominate the planet. We build cities, we fly across continents, we explore space. But it's easy to forget where we came from. Our ancestors survived in a world filled with monsters. They faced predators stronger, faster, and deadlier than themselves. Yet somehow, they endured. Not because they were the strongest, but because they were the smartest. No snow, every campfire, every stone tool, every shared story helped humanity survive one more day. And those small victories eventually changed the course of history. The next time you sit safely in your home at night, remember this. Thousands of years ago, your ancestors sat around a fire, surrounded by darkness, listening for predators in the shadows. And against all odds, they survived, because survival wasn't about being the strongest. It was about being human.